Hello everyone, welcome to the 30th tutorial in the series of Complete Guide to React.js. In this tutorial, we are going to see how to implement the CSS, how to bring the styles in components using CSS style sheets. So I'm just going to create a new folder. I'm going to name it as tutorial 30, and inside this folder, I'm going to create a new file and to name it as style.js. And I am also going to create another file naming it as style.css. So in style.js I am going to mention an RSF, which is nothing but a code snippet to generate the functional components, which I have previously explained in the tutorials. So typing RSF, it could generate you the functional components. And inside this I am going to mention an h1 tag. And inside the h1 tag I'm going to name it as I'm going to mention welcome Satish, my name, and save it. And I'm going to import the CSS file. Import the CSS file that we have created dot slash, and it should be in single quotes, dot slash style dot CSS. Make sure that you have to give dot CSS. It is not a JavaScript. Only if it is a JavaScript file extensions, then it is not mandatory for you to mention the extensions over here. Since it is a CSS, I have to mention it over here. And in style.css, I'll create some class name, and I'm going to mention it as VIP color. And inside this, I'm going to mention the color attributes, mark it as red. In style.js, over here in the h1 tag, I'm planning to bring that class whichever I have mentioned. So I am going to mention it as VIP color. Going to save it, and let me take a look at the browser. Before taking a look at the browser, I'm going to comment whatever the contents that is present already, and I'm going to import with style from dot slash tutorial 30 slash style, and over here instead of the student list I'm going to mention it as style. Save it. I'm going to take a look at the browser. I'm going to refresh it. So it is highlighting welcome Satish, so which is the attributes that I have mentioned in the style.css file. So this is the way of representing the style sheets. Importing the styles and the components using the style sheets. So over here, I am planning to pass a variable, and I'm going to call that variable as is VIP. Pass the variable as true. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do whatever the things that we have seen in the previous tutorial. Facebook, in Facebook, if you just go and search for a profile, and that profile is being highlighted with a blue icon, right, showing that it is not a fake profile, it is a original profile, like that. I'm planning to bring it over here. I'm just going to explain you guys how this has been implemented in the Facebook component. Like that, I'm going to explain it over here. So over here style, I'm passing the props value as is VIP, and I'm just passing it as true. And in style.js, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a variable, and I'm going to name it as VIP variable. And this VIP variable, I'm going to examine it from the props using a conditional expression. Props dot is VIP question mark If E is a VIP, then take the class name as VIP color. If E is not, then do nothing. So this is a code for conditional expressions. So I'm doing that over here. props.svip. Over here, am I missing something? Yes. Shema colon. There should be no semicolon over here. I'm going to save it. And there should be another error that I have removed. So I'm going to save it. So what is basically going to do is I'm going to pass a style components, right? This is VIP. This component I'm going to examine it over here. If E is a VIP component, then it would be highlighted in red. If not, then you would be highlighted in a normal component. So let me take a look at the browser. It is red in color because I am passing the VIP as is VIP as true. Going to pass it as a false and going to take a look at it. It is normal. SVIP is false, and in style.js I'm okay. Over here I have not examined it. Instead of VIP, instead of the class name, I have to put the variable name whichever we have created. Open braces, close braces, and I'm just going to delete the close one, save it. Let me take a look at it. So it is highlighted normal. So this is the logic that Facebook is using. So over there, if E is a VIP, the same component would be derived, which shows the page results. And if E is a VIP, the additional components, whichever that is being passed as true, right, that would be highlighted over here. So in real time, over here we are hard coding the value. In real time, it would be from any services or databases that the Facebook is getting used. So from there, it would show you the result, and it would be getting displayed. So that's all. We have used Cascade style sheet to display the styles over here. So let me also add one more item over here. That is, say for example, if I want to display a multiple styles in a element, in an HTML element, when I say HTML element, the JSX attribute, what I'm going to do. So say for example, I'm going to create another class, and in this class, I'm going to give font hyphen size as 100 pixel, and I want to make that name welcome Satish as a big huge one. So for that, what I'm going to do is there is a component which we can use in JavaScript, which is nothing but backticks. So next to left to the number 1 in your laptop or your desktop, there would be an a quote like that. It would be present. Yeah, that is nothing but the backticks, and that you have to type it over here, backticks, and inside that, what you need to do is you have to pass a VIP variable with contents like this. So inside that, you are passing a VIP variable where it should be a dollar symbol, and inside that, what you need to do is you need to mention the class name whichever it is present. So over here we have created a class name called as a font excel, right? I'm going to copy the same and space, put it over here. So there is a close tag over here as well. So this backticks is present, right? It should be in another braces. So I am going to, because all these are getting examined, right? So it should be in a braces, and I'm going to put it over here. Control save, and going to take a look at it. See, there are two class components that is getting executed. One is with the style of red, and other with the size. So with the help of the cascade style sheets, we have imported the style components we have imported the styles into style components. So that's what is in this tutorial. In the next tutorial, I explain you guys what all the other ways where we can import styles into React components. So that's all today. Have a nice day ahead.